it's Justine.
And I'm Jenna.
Welcome to the Same Brain Podcast. Let's roll that intro. Hey, it's been
2 months.
2 months. It's been 2 months since our last pod, but we are here to say that we're back.
We're here.
We're here
Honestly,
for at least right now.
Not the longest it's been.
No, actually.
So not too bad.
Is this like our second of the year?
No, we had 2 in February.
Oh, that's right. Did we? Don't remember. Anyway, moving on. It has been a wild 2 months. I think I've been home for 4 days in the last 2.5 months.
I'm not really sure. I think I've been home the whole time except for like 4 days.
I think because whenever I'm home, then I'd have to watch Maddie, and so we basically have to swap.
Well, technically you haven't watched him yet this year.
We're not gonna. We won't talk about that.
Technically,
my son does not even recognize me anymore.
No.
We came in and he looked at me. He's like,
who are you, stranger danger?
"Hey, mom, you abandoned me. Cool. I'm sorry. Look at him. He doesn't even want to be by me.
Nope. Well, we've bonded. Well, it's because I'm just home all the time.
You are home. I have not been home. So
and I take good care of him.
let's go through some things that have happened. So when we left off, I was about to embark on a jiu-jitsu journey to Hawaii for a jiu-jitsu camp. I got the worst food poisoning of my life the day that I landed.
Oh, and that's what you were like, come with me. I was like, I don't know. And then I had that weird hip thing and I couldn't walk.
So Jenna almost flew in that day, and that night, when I tell you severe, I thought I was going to die.
Oh, yeah.
The valet people, because I kept ordering stuff on like DoorDash and Postmates, and then it would be delivered to the valet, and then they would bring it up to my room. And then every time they would see me, I just progressively was like turning different colors of like green, and then I was like gray, and then I was like, oh, she's purple, she's dying.
Yeah, that's not fun.
No, it wasn't. One of the last times, the last valet guy that I saw, he was like, is everything okay?
Clearly not. You've seen what I've gotten delivered.
Everyone also knew who I was.
Oh.
So that also was that's not great. And then like the next few days after I was like, I finally emerged, and they were so awesome. Everyone was so kind.
That's good.
They were like offering me like a free cabana for the day.
Like, did you take it?
No, because I couldn't even move. I was
then
already,
you had to go to your next journey.
Yeah, then I was already on my lounge chair, whatever. And then I was ordering like just plain rice, like for like lunch
like
at the pool. Like no, literally just rice. And then the next few days, the girl's like, "Are you gonna have your usual today?" I was like, honestly, this isn't my normal meal. I've just been very ill. So,
Your usual, just
my
rice.
usual.
Like, this girl's not getting any nutrients.
But Jenna was gonna fly in with me, and thank goodness she didn't, because everything was not. Everything was coming out of all of the areas.
That was also the week where I was invited to go to Japan with Sony, and of like 7 other things that like something I was like, you know what, just in my body I'm saying no, I shouldn't go. I just had like a feeling I shouldn't go. So I said no. And then you also were like, come to Hawaii. And I was like, I don't know. I just feel like I should say no to everything. And I stayed home. But then that weird thing happened with my hip and I couldn't walk for 6 days.
Crazy.
Couldn't walk. Like that was more painful than when I broke my ankle.
Did you ever figure out what was wrong?
No, it just like went back to normal.
Did they give you a steroid shot? Did they give you something? So
finally on day 6, when I stood up and I was screaming in pain, I was like, today's the day I'm going to go to urgent care. Because I was like, you know what? This is too much. So I went and I got a shot in my butt cheek. It was, that was, I think, it was some type of anti-inflammation shot. And then I had to wait there for an hour to make sure I didn't go into anaphylactic shock.
Oh.
And then she came back and she's like, how are you doing? And I'm hunched over in pain, like with tears. She's like, okay, so not better. And I was like, no. She's like, all right. She's like, I'm going to go get something else. She comes back. They come back with another shot. And this was, I think, the steroid. And had to wait another hour. And then I was like, okay. I was like, I feel a little better, but I don't know, not the best.
But you're better now. Well,
yeah. Well, and then my blood work came back where my inflammation was like 10 times off the chart.
Interesting.
So I don't know what happened, but I'm fine. Just my allergies are bad now.
She's fine.
I can walk. I don't know what happened. Could have been. I still think my ovary could have twisted and then it untwisted.
You think that caused your hip to hurt?
Well, because it's like could be pressing on like a nerve or something.
Oh.
We don't. Nobody knows. But I'm alive, and I'm glad I said no to everything. Because imagine if I was in Japan and I couldn't walk.
Well, you also wouldn't have been able to walk, and then I would have been puking and pooping on you.
Yeah,
like
so
that's
then,
not fun.
Imagine. Oh, speaking of anaphylactic shock, I'm trying a new drink.
Okay.
I waited till I was around you.
Well,
just in case.
all the jiu-jitsu people drink that.
Yes, but I'm allergic to everything. Can you see my face? I'm also having the weird allergic reaction to everything.
Your makeup looks nice, so you can't tell. Did you spill on you?
I spilled on me and the dog.
How is it?
I don't like it.
Okay, yeah, I've tried it. I don't like it either.
Man, I ordered a whole case.
Oh, no.
I'm so sorry, Maddie. I did not mean to spill on you.
Oh, no, Maddie, you've got some element. Oh, do you want to come see me?
I'm sorry.
No, stay here.
Okay, so it's
Okay,
salty.
bye.
It has like electrolytes, magnesium, and sodium.
Yeah.
High sodium.
Hi, Sodi.
Anyway, so you, after that, you made it. You went to your...
I got better, I went to camp. I saw Andre, actually, in Hawaii. We had a great time. We met up, went to the Jurassic Park.
Really?
He'd never been to Hawaii, or at least I think he's been to Oahu. But anyway, we went to Kualo Ranch. Took him on the Jurassic Park.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
Mm-mm.
I didn't tell you we met in there?
No?
Oh, yeah.
That's fun.
So this is so funny. I was like, so I took my contacts out on the plane, so I couldn't quite see well. So I'm like sitting there. I was like, I think that kind of looks like Andre. I'm like, I don't know. I can't really see very well.
Yeah.
I don't want to like go up to a stranger and if it's not him. But then as I was walking off, I noticed that he had this person had a Nintendo Switch, and it was like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles themed. And I go, oh yeah, that's definitely gonna be him. But then he was like gathering his stuff, and then I was like, I was off, and I was like, I'm gonna send a message and see if he's here. And what do you know, he was.
There you go.
Met up, went to the Jurassic Park a tour. It was so much fun.
It is fun.
Every time you go on it, it's different with a different tour guide.
True.
You should probably do it whenever you go back.
Yeah, I haven't. Gosh, I don't even know the last time we did it. There's a whole other Jurassic movie out now since I think the last time I've been there.
Yeah, haven't seen it. Then we went to another hotel that I never stayed at, White Sands. It was in Waikiki. I will say, if you've ever been to Hawaii and you've only been to Waikiki, that's not Hawaii.
It's very touristy.
It was so loud.
Which is, we're the tourists, so we're the problem.
It is true, but there was just like a lot of craziness going on.
It's a lot.
Like, it was a little scary walking at night. Like, there was just, I don't know, like people fighting and like, I don't know. It was crazy, but
I'm also scared going downtown LA. So any cities, big cities, I just am not. It's not my vibe.
But it was really fun. Yeah, we trained. We went and did like all kinds of fun stuff. Tons of jujitsu.
You went shark diving again?
We did go shark diving.
It looked like a much better experience than when we went.
It was the one ocean diving. Yeah, when we went, we didn't really see many sharks.
Well, the conditions. I think the water was kind of rough too.
Yeah, this was perfect. So yeah, did that, and then I came back for a few days. And then I think we shot like a video, and then I left again, went to Micronesia.
So far.
I didn't even know where this was.
I still don't.
So I signed up for this dive trip about a year ago. I think I remember telling you.
You're like, you should come. I was like, once again, my instincts were, no. Thank God.
But I signed up so long, I literally did not think about it until maybe 3 weeks before, and I was like, oh shoot, like this is happening. Didn't think about it until I was like, oh, I'm going really far away and I really don't know anything about what I'm doing, where I'm going. This is
scary.
Pretty sketch. But anyway, takes 3 days to get there. Fly to Hawaii, and then I spend like the whole, I think like 17 hours in Hawaii. I went and did a sunrise hike, went and did jujitsu the night before. One of the girls was like, hey, do you want to hike tomorrow morning? I go, yeah, let's do it. Then went to jiu-jitsu after that, then hopped on a plane, went to Guam, spent the night in Guam, then flew from Guam to, to Chuuk, which was the island. And then from there, we stayed for a night and then waited for the boat to come get us the next day. And then was on the boat for like 10 days.
Oh, that's way too long on a boat.
And then 3 days to get back, but they canceled the flight on the way back.
I know.
And there's only a flight out every 2 days. So they thankfully set another plane. But then I had an extra 17 hours again in Hawaii.
Yeah, you told me. You said, I land at this day at this time. And I was like, all right, I'll get you. So I wake up early. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to head to the airport at 6 a.m. And you go, just landed. I'm like, great, we're on schedule in Honolulu. And I go, wait a minute. Because we didn't do like the map. Well, I don't know. I should have known because the screenshot you sent.
Yeah.
I should have known that if it was an overnight flight, but you were so confident that was when you landed.
I was.
It wasn't in flighty, so like I couldn't track you. So I was like, I'm going to the airport. And then I was like, I'm not going to the airport in Honolulu.
I was so confident about it that I booked a hotel in Hawaii, but for the wrong day because I was convinced that it was still the same schedule.
That makes sense.
Like everything was, it was something. But anyway,
interesting.
So I'm trying to find, let's see.
Yeah. So I still need to get certified. I'm just very scared because my ears do not do well with like pressure or water. And just even the small little dive I did, last year, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
It was very painful for my ears.
Well, I mean, we can try again.
Yeah.
And see.
Have to.
So, okay, I was just looking up to double check the date. So, Truk Lagoon, middle of Micronesia, and this was where Operation Hailstone happened. So this was the United States Navy air and surface attack on Truk Lagoon, and it was on the 17th and 18th of February of 1944. So this entire lagoon is like very hard to escape because...
Well, yeah, you couldn't even escape.
Oh, no. So like for them to get out, there's only like 2 or 3 ways out because of the reef is set so high.
Yeah.
So there's only a few ways. So as people or the ships and stuff were leaving, that's when the U.S. bombed them.
Why did we do it?
World War II, man.
That is World War II.
Yeah.
40?
Yeah.
You said 44?
44. And so I think there's like over 60 total like wrecks. There's ships, submarines, there's planes. And the crazy part was like some of these had human remains still on them.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, a lot of them have been taken out and they've cremated and then they do like a ceremony. But I saw a human skull and I think like a leg bone or something that was sitting next to some like a tea set. Like
so random.
It's so weird, but it was such an emotional experience because before we would do these dives, we would learn about the ship, learn about how it went down and time period, and then updates on like what we've learned since. And then you learn about how many people have passed away on there, and it's just like
my pants.
It's just so
that is crazy.
Wild because you're down there and it's like a living
It's really
museum.
not that long ago.
It's not that long ago.
Think about it. Like,
and that's why. And then some of these wrecks are so deep that like you can't just dive them so like easily. So like there's still remains that are still haven't yet to be found.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh, it was also
wild. Crazy that you feel like a bone would like, I don't know, after 80 years would just like, what's the word? Decompose?
Well, I mean, everything around it has.
Well, yeah, I guess bones
decomposed. Well, I mean, there's full trucks. There's a John Deere tractor.
No way.
Yep, I took a picture. I meant to send it to you.
That's funny.
There's tanks. There's vehicles because a lot of these were transporting cargo.
Yeah,
of like vehicles, weapons. I mean, there's full, just lots of ammo.
Crazy.
Like, clips, just loose ammo everywhere. Gas masks. I mean, it was so wild, and I've only been diving for 2 years, so as a newer diver, it was quite an experience.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And I want to get a higher rec certification so I can actually go in more because now...
How far down? It's like over 100 feet?
The furthest that I went was a little over 130.
That's far.
I know. And I could only stay there for like minutes. So yeah, I've got some things on my list now, so I want to get my rec certification because right now the only thing that I can dive is if I can see light. So I can go into the rec, but you can't go in if it's completely like pitch black and you can't see light.
Interesting.
So you need to learn how to like run lines through and all of that stuff. And then this is kind of fun. If you get rebreather certified, then it's basically like circulating the air. So you can actually go further and longer and dive a little bit more extensively. So that's...
You want to do that?
Absolutely.
Oof.
I'm so hyped.
It seems like so much effort.
It's actually so much effort.
It's too much effort. And I'm like, okay, I get it for like seeing fish, but like how many times can you see the fish and stuff?
The fish are different every single time. And then the wrecks every single time.
Well, the wrecks is true. I just mean like normals, like diving.
Well, yeah, but the fish are always different.
I do like the turtles.
There's so much. Like I'm getting hyped like just thinking about it.
It's far. I think my ears would explode.
Well, we can try and see.
Try?
Well, we're gonna try. We'll do a little demo.
I think if you try and see, I think that's game over.
Well, yeah, but you just try, and then if you can't equalize, then you go back up.
That's true.
Actually, I think I did over like 50 plus dives. Or no, not 50. I probably did like 30 dives over the course of the trip.
Mm-hmm. That's
and
a
then
lot.
it was like on the last, it was like the third from the last. I was going through like this little engine room area, and it was dark, but we could still see light. Like I could see my way out, but my ears weren't equalizing.
I can feel it.
I had a 360 camera, and then I also had a flashlight in the other hand.
No
And
free hands.
so I didn't have any free hands because I normally can equalize like without having to pinch my nose.
Oh.
But it was scary because I was like, okay, like I don't want to lose the camera. I don't want to lose my ears. I don't want to lose the light. But the light was attached to me, so I could let go of that.
Drop
I
that,
could, yeah. But
it's not ideal.
I was like,
Then you can't see.
This scenario is not so fun right now.
Nope.
But I think that's one of the things that you just like, you have to stay calm. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, we're just gonna float on.
Oh, but it's so painful.
It was pretty painful. But then finally I was just like, it cleared before, and then I was good. But man, it was so much fun. But it was really weird seeing just like a human remains, and just I don't even know how to. It makes me feel so weird.
Yeah.
And then it was like we did that, you know.
Yeah.
It was an experience, but I highly recommend it if you are an avid diver or if you've ever dove a shipwreck. Like the first time that I went and dove a shipwreck, I was like, this is incredible. And so once I saw photos of this place, I was like, of course, yeah, sign me up.
It seems very, very cool. I just feel like that was great. No eggs on the island, Justine.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So
I would have died. I would have perished.
the food was actually very good on board, but there were no eggs.
No eggs.
And like
they made you a cake.
they did make me a cake.
That
It was
was
my
cute.
birthday. I celebrated my birthday on the boat. I got to celebrate it twice because they were
You have to have
like
a party still.
a day ahead.
Oh, true.
So I celebrated in Chuk time, and then I celebrated in our time the next day. But yeah, no eggs for like 12 plus days. That's like my breakfast staple.
I know.
And not like I have
That's
high
my
cholesterol
protein.
right now, so I basically was only eating bacon and pancakes. Making pancakes.
Pancakes. Did they have peanut butter?
They did have some peanut butter. I ate so many pancakes without syrup.
Yeah. Well,
But yeah, man.
because did you have like oatmeal?
They did have oatmeal, which was actually pretty
Because
good.
I couldn't have eaten oatmeal.
You couldn't have eaten oatmeal. I don't know what you would have eaten. You probably would
Was
have.
there yogurt?
There was. I think there was some yogurt. Yeah. So after the trip, we spent some time like just on the island, like walking around. We went to this one grocery store. There was like frozen chicken that was not frozen that people were just buying, and I was like,
It was dead?
no, like it was supposed to be like frozen like chicken, and it was just like out. And then here's the thing:
Ooh.
did I get food poisoning in Chuk? Nope.
Nope.
Did I get food poisoning in
Was that
Hawaii?
from the salmon?
From Whole Foods? Yes, I did. So
Well, you see, Air One has vermin.
they have.
Sorry, Maddie.
They only found 3 cockroaches.
Oh,
only.
that's 3 more than I
They
would
found
want.
2 alive and 1 dead.
If you're paying $19 for 1 strawberry, there should be no cockroaches.
Open back up the air one.
Did you see
please.
Trader Joe's has the new Easter pastel bags?
Yeah, and did you know that the people are reselling them for $1,500?
Yeah, but is anybody buying that?
I don't know. Maddie?
I wanted to go, but then I was like, do I want to drive a whole mile and a half to a Trader Joe's? No,
Well,
it's too far.
the lines are wild. Do you see? I mean, people are going like crazy. They're thinking
Yeah.
this is like they're lining up like this is a Nintendo Switch. Speaking of Nintendo Switch, I went to New York.
Yes, I'm sad I missed it.
I know, Jenna. You were.
I
supposed to
said
come
yes
with
to
me.
one thing.
But you went to Sweden.
I did
which
go to
was
Sweden.
Very fun.
It was cool.
But tell us about your Sweden trip.
Well, we went to the Nintendo Switch first.
Yeah, but I've been talking a lot. I need a break.
Oh, you need a break. You want some salty water electrolytes?
No, I'm gonna have some of my intelligence water.
So it's so hard because it's always very nice and exciting when brands invite you to things like these fun opportunities. But for me now, I'm just like terrified to say yes because I'm like, I don't know what current state I'm going to be in. So I was like, you know what? So I said yes, I think like a couple months ago. And I was like, let's do it. Never been to Sweden. So this was for Spotify. So they invited, I think, like 13 creators for their Tech Insiders program. And it was in Stockholm. Have you been to Stockholm? No.
I have not actually.
So I flew out on a Monday. I get there on Tuesday. It's a long journey.
How long was your flight?
I flew to Amsterdam, which was a 9-hour flight to Amsterdam, 2-hour layover, and then a 2-hour flight to Stockholm.
Oh, that's far.
It was far.
And is that the best route? I mean, I guess you wanted your Delta points anyway.
I did. KLM
So-
is nice.
That's good.
I got a little house. You collect them.
Oh, a what?
little house.
Little house.
Yes, like the little Dutch houses.
Oh, that's cute.
Very cute. I turned down the first one, but then I took it on because I was like, well, I'm home now. So anyway, yeah, you can collect them all. There's an app and you can mark down which number you get.
Oh, that's cute.
Very cute. Anyway, so I get there, very tired. So I land the next day at like 2. It's an hour to the airport or hour to the whatever. So we get there. It's like 3 p.m. Walk around, hang out, and the event starts the next day. So basically, they just had us out for a couple days, and we got to see the Spotify headquarters, which was
so jealous.
so nice. They have a ping pong room. They have a karaoke room. Everything is like so. They have this really great coffee shop, and we got to talk to like a bunch of people who worked there forever, and they were talking about like how Spotify started. Do you know how it started and why?
Well,
because you interviewed Daniel, right?
Yeah. But I don't remember.
Did you talk about how it
I
started?
don't think we. I don't remember what we did.
Well, so basically, this was like 2006. So they're going to be on their 20-year next year.
Yeah, because I've had it since 2006.
Which is crazy.
I know.
It wasn't really here.
It was not
invite only, right?
It was invite only, and it was like not in the U.S.
So basically, like in Stockholm or in Sweden, they were saying that everybody had access to a PC with high bandwidth and low latency. And they were saying like piracy was like legal. I don't know if it was legal or if it's just what everybody did for music. So everybody was just listening and had access to this music because they had PCs and they had high bandwidth, low latency. So Spotify was like, well, how can we already make a free experience better? Because who's going to pay for this?
Right.
You can already have it. So basically what they were just offering was the service where you could download it faster. So instead of listening to like the pirated music where it would take like 15 to 20 seconds to like load, Spotify was like instant.
That's cool. I
So
actually didn't know
then
that.
They basically have just been building off of that, which obviously now we have like the premium and all that. And they say that 3% of the population, excluding China, pays for premium. I pay for it.
I pay for premium.
I pay for it.
I do too.
Because it's better.
It is great. I love getting into. We don't have to go deep into it.
Oh, Spotify versus
With
Apple
the
Music?
Spotify versus Apple Music. Apple Music sounds better, but Spotify is such a better experience.
It's just fun. It's fun to explore. You've got like all the... Yeah, I know.
And like as an Apple fangirl, for me to say that,
Yeah, because even in like...
Spotify's great.
Yeah, the quality is better because even like in our Rivians, the Gen 1, they did the upgrade where if you use Apple Music, you now can have like the better quality. And
Yeah.
it sounds way better. But I'm
It
also like,
does.
yeah, but all my stuff is on Spotify. So
I think I'm linked to one of your liked music playlists.
maybe we're shared.
I think we might be sharing because I was like, oh, Jen is a part of this.
Interesting.
Cool.
Well, it's cool too because you can make like jam sessions. So like in the studio or in like the office, every morning they would have like a jam session. So you could we could like DJ the whole building, which
That's
I
cool.
didn't realize. And I started blasting DMX at like 9 a.m. I was
Well,
like,
as you should.
"Hi, Maddie, would you want to come up?"
Come on up.
So we were playing DMX. Got to see. It was really nice because it was like a small group of friends. Here, come on, Maddie. And like it was cool because we had a lot of free time. So like at these events we don't really have a lot of free time.
Yeah.
It was nice because like we actually got to like all talk and hang out.
I saw you
We
guys went on a
went
boat. Yeah, that
Okay,
looked fun.
the boat, we got lit on the boat, Justine.
What's that mean?
There was music, there was dancing, there was drinks. I don't mean I
Because I was like lit can mean a few things. Like,
It was.
Doesn't it mean like
well, I'd say some of our friends they were drinking. No, it was just really nice because it was like basically had our own, like they had like a DJ at all the places. She was like on the roof for lunch, like DJ on the boat. So like it was just crazy because the weather was the nicest I think it's been ever too in like Sweden.
Oh wow.
So like
Ever.
everybody was out. Like everybody who lived there was just out. So it was cool.
That's cool.
And then we went to a very fancy restaurant, two Michelin star.
Wow, two. Would you say it's called Celine or something? Or Aria? Uria?
Ira? I don't know. It's AIRA.
Wow.
It was very good.
I will say I do enjoy the tiny meals, the
so many.
little courses, except like sometimes I start getting really tired. Like a few hours in, I'm like,
we were 4 hours in and I was like, oh. We went to the Sabrina Carpenter concert. They surprised us with that.
She's going to be in Fortnite?
She is in Fortnite. It's already live.
Oh, okay.
It's incredible.
Did you play it?
No, but I keep seeing all the TikToks of people being like, they're like, imagine just getting like taken down in Fortnite and then Sabrina Carpenter comes and does the Juno position.
Oh, jeez.
It's just funny. It's great. Well, I think it's out because I keep seeing clips. So
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
I just remember seeing it was
But
coming
yeah.
out.
So that was nice. That was fun. It's just like I posted a vlog from it and all the comments like, oh, another sponsored piece of content. I'm like, this isn't sponsored. I was like, this is just a vlog of my experience.
How
So, like,
dare you?
It's confusing because it's like, you guys want vlogs, you want content. But then it's like, I was like, well, I get it. Like it's branded, but it's not really branded.
Look,
it's
we're
like
going to give you one unsponsored video every 7 months.
I'm trying my best, okay?
Jenna's unwell.
I know. I use all of my energy to do my branded content and like survive. And then I'm like, wait, I need to remember to have fun, but I don't have any energy to have fun. Man, zero.
Maybe you need drugs.
Which kind?
That's what I'm not sure about. I mean, I would say legal.
I've been taking all my supplements and I don't think it's helping.
Okay, I actually think that I was taking supplements and I think they were making me have an adverse effect. I mean, I don't like, it was making me feel like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like I was feeling weird.
Which ones?
Well, I don't know because I was taking a lot of them. I think I might have been taking like over supplementing.
Well, if anything, your body doesn't absorb, you just pee it out.
Maybe. I think it might have been it was like the NAD.
Oh, the NAD?
Yes.
Oh, big drama about NAD.
A lot of drama because I had ordered I reordered the same ones that I'd ordered before. And I was like, that's weird. This packaging looks a little different. Comes to find out, I think they sold the company. And then
the little green package?
The little green package. Yeah. So
there's a different company that looks similar.
No, they took that company. No, they now took that one over.
Interesting.
Basically removed something and then added something. And then I read all the comments and other people were saying that they were also feeling like strange. So I was like, so I quit taking that. I was like,
well, which one's the good one?
I don't know.
We don't take NAD anymore?
Well, no, but the one that I was taking before was good. I like that. And then when I ordered the new one, it was, I don't know. But like, how can you even trust the
There's so many.
supplements?
It's like the NAD, and then I've got my multivitamin, and then I have my my turmeric, and then I have my vitamin D and K, and then there's the magnesium, and then there's something else.
I also take a lion's mane.
Oh,
fish oil.
So many. Oh, I should probably take fish oil.
I've got a good one for you. That's great.
And then there's something else I've been taking. Oh, I got into lymphatic support.
Oh,
drops,
a nice little lymphatic
and then pumpkin seed oil. Because my hair keeps falling out, and TikTok said if you take pumpkin seed oil, it helps with the shedding.
Interesting.
Oh, and then there's another one that I was taking, and then I was like, well, now my hair's falling out, so then I was like, well, maybe I'll start taking the Nutrafol. There's too many supplements.
Well,
but then my liver enzymes were high, so I was like, well, I need to take a break. So then I ordered a supplement to help with my liver.
Look, Nutrafol, man. Those girls on TikTok swear by it. I just don't understand how they just started taking them. They have such beautiful hair instantly.
That's what I'm wondering.
They're like, I started taking this
2 days ago and I've got a beautiful. Well, they sold me because I bought it. But
I know. I almost bought it too.
There was like the one Nutrafol, and then there was a side one that was like for stress.
Side hustle.
Oh, side Nutrafol stress, and I was like, oh, I need that because I'm stressed out. So then, but for like the one Nutrafol, it's like take 4 pills and then 2. I'm like, this is 6 pills for 1 serving.
Oh wow. Well, even like my multivitamins like 4. Like supposed to take 2 in the morning and 2 at night. We just take 2 because I forget.
Well, there's that one guy, what's his face, Brian, whatever, who's trying to live forever. He takes like 120 supplements a day.
He looks dead.
Yeah,
but
so I don't know.
Good for him.
But my liver enzymes are back, so I can take my vitamins again.
I wonder if he feels good, because I never feel good. Like I always feel just not great.
Yeah,
and then there'll be like maybe a few hours out of like a month that I'm like, I feel really good. And then I'm like, and then it goes away.
I feel good every day at like 9 a.m. and then I'm dead by 10:30. Sad. And then, same thing. Well, I think that's also just being a female, because it's like our hormones cycle every month as opposed to males. Their cycle every 24 hours.
But it doesn't. This really makes me sad. I'm like, for 3 hours, maybe 3 hours a month, I feel like good.
Same. I don't even think I get the 3 hours anymore. I just feel awful all the time. And there's days I feel a little less awful, and I'm like, oh, I can vacuum.
But that's where. But then you can vacuum.
Like I have energy to vacuum. I vacuumed yesterday.
But I'm wondering, like, does everyone feel like this, or is this like?
I don't.
Okay, I have a question. A serious, like, do you guys? Like, what do you feel like? What do you feel like?
Do you have energy?
Like, do you get tired sometimes? And like, you get so tired that like you literally have to take a nap, or you're going to cry or die. Because that's what I feel.
That was me. So last week, because once again, from that trip traveling, I left Monday, came back Friday. I was in Sweden for 60 hours, and like the flight back was way longer. The whole next week, like I physically was not well. Like, no, I'm not. It's like, terrible. It wasn't like a, man, I'm really tired. It was like a, I have zero, like I can't do anything. Like it was really, really rough. And that's the thing too, where I'm like, I have to be careful what I do now. Cause it's like, I don't know, whenever the first time I got COVID, ever since then, and then once again, since my ankle and my infection, it's like my whole body has not been the same.
I have still had a chronic cough since COVID.
Well, you use horrible dry shampoo.
Okay, it's not the dry shampoo. It's not dry shampoo. It's COVID.
It's the dry shampoo. Every time I come over, there's a smell. It's in your car. It's in your house. When you had the dog for one day, it was on the dog. There's a smell. It's the dry shampoo, and it's killing you. And I will I'm going to find out what kind it is in research.
Okay. What kind of death I'm going to have?
No, if anybody else is like, oh, I have a chronic cough, like that dry shampoo is everywhere. When I went home to see our dad, you haven't been there in how many months?
That's been a while.
Your room smelled like it.
Leave my room alone.
No,
Get out
like
of my room.
No, I left my stuff in there, and then I smelled like it. So dry shampoo.
Let me just check my battery level here, just to see.
Mine's at 0. This is my nap time. Usually.
Hi, Maddie.
Hey, sweet baby.
What do we got here? Oh, geez, I'm dropping everything. Oh, 47%. We're still good. Hi, we're so close.
Dry shampoo.
I got a new light.
I do get to see a rheumatologist in a couple weeks.
Oh, that sounds so fun. Like, then everyone's like, oh, but you do so much. You travel and you work out a lot. I'm like, yeah, but that doesn't, that's not.
You do a lot, though.
I do a lot, but like, I never feel good.
Yeah.
Like, I feel just so bad all the time.
Me too.
And I just don't think that's how everyone is supposed to feel. Like, I feel like people probably feel like pretty good sometimes.
Probably.
I don't know. I don't understand.
I mean, I'm still trying to figure it out. And it's just I've spent all of my time at the doctors and nothing.
Like, my morale is good.
Oh, well, at least you have that because I don't even have that.
Well, I think it's because I have so many hobbies and that keeps me happy. Maybe I need a hobby.
I honestly, like, even the other day I was like working out and I was like, I had to just stop halfway through because I had no energy. I was like, okay, I can do this. And I was like, I can't. I don't have the energy for a hobby. You say that, but like I physically can't do it, Justine.
I know. No, I get it.
I just hate everything. So it's like
she hates everything. Maybe you need some antidepressants. Maybe.
No, I just need to feel better. Maybe like if I felt better, I'd be like, okay, cool.
Because I thought about it. I was like, maybe that's what I need. It's like I'm not depressed, but I like there's something not right. And then you keep going to the doctor and they're like, you're fine.
You have anxiety? Yeah, speaking of
I don't have anxiety.
Oh, I do.
I used to.
If I could figure out how to get my stress level down, like I think my cortisol is too high.
Yeah.
So then, another TikTok. So I was like, there's this thing on TikTok. It's like lower your cortisol. I was like, all right, I'll try it. So I started taking these things. And then whatever is happening to my face and my body, I was like, well, maybe it's from this thing. And now I'm on the ashwagandha TikTok.
What's that?
Where it's like something that's supposed to help lower your stress. But then I was like seeing people having like bad reactions to ashwagandha. And then now I'm on the other TikTok where this TikTok supplements like, well, we don't have ashwagandha and we have this. And I was like, I can't keep up.
I think that like
can't keep up.
The problem is us getting our medical advice from TikTok. But also, but when I get them from the doctor, I don't know if.
Well, they're not telling me how. They're like, well, you're stressed out. You need to bring your stress levels down. I'm like, well, okay, how? And they're like, oh, well, just like be less stressed. And I'm like, really great advice.
Great advice. We love that.
They're like, you can do acupuncture, but we don't actually cover it with insurance here. And I'm like, cool. You guys are doing really great.
You should try acupuncture.
Yeah, my insurance doesn't cover it.
Well, I guess you're going to have to pay for it.
Yeah, it was $100 a session.
Oh, wow.
And then I go to my physical therapy, and that's $50 a session.
Which
and I'm like,
crazy.
What do I pay $700 a month for insurance for?
Exactly. Yeah.
Mad. But then I do a brand sponsored post, and everyone's like, you're post selling out.
Jenna's paying for her body.
And then you go and have fun, and they're like, I can't believe you're having fun in this economy. I'm like, what do you want from me?
Yeah.
What do you want from me?
Yeah, they were. I think it might have been just one person. They commented just
you're having fun in this economy.
They're like, there's tariffs. I'm like, I didn't vote for the tariffs. I didn't vote for them, but
tariffs. Well, not on the chips now, so we can talk about phones.
Yeah. Well, this is what I think is the next time somebody has a disagreement with me or there's something that they're upset about, I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's circle back in 90 days. Just circle. Let's solve everything. Let's circle back in 90 days.
I'll forget.
Exactly. It's like everybody forgot about TikTok being banned. Didn't we forget?
Well, they reminded us.
No. Oh, 90 days. Anyway, okay. Wait. I'm going to Japan. I was going to talk about that coming off of the
ashwagandha, TikTok stress.
Off of the diving the shipwrecks, because there's a bunch of really cool Japanese museums that talk more in depth about some of the shipwrecks. So I'm excited to kind of go see that. I'm also going to dive another shipwreck.
Have you gone to the Pearl Harbor at Oahu?
I have not.
I haven't either.
I know. And I wanted to go the last time, and then we ended up not making it.
Yeah. Because that's one thing I've never...
Also, you should go to the Bishop Museum. We only spent a few hours. What's that? It's incredible. It's so nice. Yeah. It's so cool. I can't believe we never went there either.
What is it?
It is. It's basically just like a Hawaii historic museum. So
Where
cool.
is it?
I don't know. I went to it,
Okay.
but I don't know. I mean, Google.
I'll look it
Hello.
up. I'll look it up.
Bishop Museum. Yeah, go check that out. I've also got a good shave ice place for you to go check out.
It's not the.
That's a different one. I've also got a new breakfast spot for you. I've got 2 breakfast spots for you.
Where is it?
Don't know.
Okay. Well, this island is big.
It's you're fine.
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
There was an earthquake today.
Okay. So I get a text on my phone.
Alert.
2 alerts. It was like,
Take cover. Duck.
hey, cover, duck, cover. I was like, what? Huh?
I was in the elevator. I'm like, well,
And then I was like, that's weird. And then I felt like this weird like jiggle in my belly. And then everything started like swaying and like my water was like sloshing around. And then it just like, it kept going. It was crazy.
which is weird because I always feel it, and he would always hear it. But like,
Well, you were in the elevator.
that's true. But well, to be fair, I can usually hear him bark from the elevator. So,
yeah, it was wild.
but also like, I literally I don't know. Weird. It was a big one. San Diego?
It was, yeah, 6.0. San Diego.
I think they dropped it to a 5.2. Still pretty big though.
That's still pretty big.
Even the ones here that happened that are like 3, I feel like I'm like, this is it. This is it. I'm going down.
It's just such a weird feeling. And
It
like,
is.
It's almost like there's also a smell too.
I
don't know.
I'm
it's like, I feel
congested.
like, it's like I get like a weird feeling and then I smell something and then it's like an earthquake. I don't know. So, okay. So since I've been researching Japan, my Instagram is only
well, yeah.
like things to do in Japan. Absolutely 100%.
Well, that's good.
I have a list of over like 150 things that I found from Instagram
Wow.
of things to do and to go to, places to eat, things to see, planning the entire trip through Instagram. It's going to be incredible. I've never been there before.
No, I haven't either. I mean, it's great.
Yeah, I'm
excited. Is it cherry blossom season?
It is. Might catch the tail end of it. Might have to, I think it might be like right on the end of it. So I'm hoping to be able to see it.
Is it still whale season?
That I'm not sure about. But the water is very cold. I think it's like a 55 degrees Fahrenheit. So they're like, you can rent a wetsuit, but we only have a 5 mil. I was like, oh, that's not gonna cut it.
Ooh,
Not gonna cut it.
no, that's cold.
What else? Did we talk about Nintendo Switch yet?
No,
Okay. We can finally talk about that. Nintendo Switch.
I hear it looks fun.
It was really fun. You know what else is fun? The screen. The
Screen
screen just
screen
looked so fun. When I look at that screen, the first thing I think about
Fun.
is fun.
Fun.
You know what's really funny?
Dope.
This is actually quite comical. So I made a ton of videos about the Nintendo Switch.
I saw them I think I watched it without audio because I don't know where I was.
And then this little sad, angry man
They
on
all are.
Twitter. Not all of them, but this one particularly.
Most of them are.
I have no idea who he is. Anyway, he like posted something saying this is Access Media. I don't even know what it was. And they were like giving me crap because in a 23-second video of just showing the display, I said it was fun. But I meant the game was fun because I had posted a video prior to that showing everything without the display on. And then here's another little update. Here's the screen. The game was fun.
How dare you?
I'll dare. And then you know what? I watched Casey Neistat's video. And do you know what he said?
You say it was fun?
He said it was fun. That's okay. He's a man. He can say what he wants.
Say whatever he wants.
He say what he wants.
You say it's fun. Did he see it in person?
He did. I was actually so excited to see him because I haven't seen him in forever.
Yeah.
And this was wild. So the original Nintendo Switch, I think it was like 2017, the event. I think it was 2017. So went back, rewatched that vlog. Casey also crashed my vlog in 2017.
Did he say it was fun?
No, but and then I went, and then it was like basically reliving 2017
8 years
again.
later.
Yes, some of the same people. I saw Austin, and when I saw the vlog, like I went and gave Austin a big hug. Did the same thing in this one. It was cool because it's like so much has happened in the course of that, but yet I don't know. I'm so excited because the new Mario Kart. I mean, these things are fun. They're freaking video games. That's literally what they are. And Mario Kart was
It's a classic.
awesome. But you can play like this huge battle mode where I forget what it was called, but you basically are playing with like 24 or 26 people, and then
Online?
Well, we were playing locally.
Oh.
Can you
play on the same TV? So do like the 4 thing again? Do we know that yet?
I don't.
Is the dock new?
You can play 4K in the dock, and there's the fan. So
What?
we said dock, not dog.
He's like, what? Okay. I haven't watched.
We only did dual. I imagine you can do 4.
Yeah.
But we'll probably play.
Interesting.
But
Okay.
I feel like if we have the party, most people will have the new Switch that we invite.
We can have a
Some will
TV
not.
for new, TV for old.
Well, no, we can just play off of one console.
We can play off of one console.
So we can have 2.
That
so that'd be
makes
like
sense.
that'd be
Better
8.
idea.
8. Okay, we can figure it out. Anyway, it was so wild playing with like that many people all connected at once.
Yeah.
And so every time you lap, it'll basically knock out some people. So every time you have to be like, okay, I have to hit.
I see.
I have to be 20th.
Top,
I have to
yeah.
be top 16, top 10.
Is there any new like things you can throw?
Probably.
Okay.
There was a Treehouse Direct, I think, after, or maybe it's going to be on the 18th. What is today? Okay, I don't think
No
it's
idea.
actually happened yet. That they're going to be doing some more Mario Kart stuff, or maybe they did.
I need
Not
to,
really
I
sure.
need to watch.
I've been traveling, haven't paid attention
I've
since.
been really bad at watching content.
But Michael Josh ended up coming in first.
Really?
At the event.
I liked his
Yes.
outfit.
I know, he looks so great.
Always looks so cute. His little outfits. I was like, that's a nice jacket. That's incredible.
No, it was great. It was a fun event.
Everything about it looked fun, especially the screen. Fun.
Screen was super fun.
Fun.
But it was interesting because the screen it felt obviously so much bigger
Yeah.
than the previous version. It's not OLED, which I know everyone's complaining about. I don't think we, at the current time of recording this, know when we're going to be able to do the pre-orders.
Well,
Tariffs?
this economy, we don't know anything.
We don't, but this is what you voted for.
I didn't.
I did it. I'm saying them,
Some.
some.
We don't need to point at
Some.
them.
I'm not pointing
We
at them.
don't.
I'm saying some.
We don't know.
Some. It's what they wanted.
Some.
It's okay.
Hey man, whatever.
That's fine. Whatever you want. Whatever you want.
It's fine.
Whatever you want.
It's just if I post more ads, it's because the economy's bad. It's not my fault.
Look, if the Nintendo Switch is more, like, you literally can blame Trump. That math is mathing.
Oh, did you see the female space launch?
I did.
Well, I didn't see it. I woke up when they were coming back.
I just saw them ringing the bell.
I didn't see that. I just saw them getting out and kissing the
Yeah.
ground. Katy Perry, what's the space fiance?
I'm just really sad because I really
Bezos' fiance.
I
What a
would've
random
loved-
group of people.
super random. I would have loved to have done that.
Well, they were all saying, like, calling them astronauts. Like, these are not astronauts. Like, they're just people with money going briefly. It's not even that far. It was only 11 minutes.
You're
Basically,
suborbital for like maybe minutes,
like a second.
maybe 5 minutes.
It's cool though. I would have been terrified.
I 100% will do it. If you,
Expensive.
I mean, I think technically you're an astronaut, but I think this would have to be where there's tiers of astronauts. Where there's
Yeah. We can't just be calling everybody astronauts
No.
because that's an earned thing.
like, okay, if I'm gonna pay to be an astronaut, okay, then I need to have some sort of like paid verification check
In this
mark.
economy,
Look,
bring her down, people.
no, but I'm saying not me, but anybody. It's like, okay,
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't really know either.
It was cool. I mean, if I had the opportunity, I would do
What constitutes
it.
you as an astronaut?
I don't know.
Let's look it up.
I mean, look, I would do it if I had the
Let's look it up.
opportunity. I mean, I wouldn't want to pay for it.
I'm gonna ask Copilot.
I also said I wanted to do the Titanic exhibition.
Hey, Copilot, are you there? So we're trying to figure out what constitutes someone as being an astronaut.
An astronaut, simply put, is someone who's trained to travel and work in space. But the debate often kicks off when figuring out how much time someone needs to spend in space or if suborbital flights count. It's a cool topic to dive into.
That's what
What's
we're
your-
talking about.
That's what we're talking about. That's what we're
Suborbital.
We're curious about suborbital flight. Like, I think that they're considered astronauts, but that's the debate, right?
Yeah, it's a hot debate. Some say suborbital spacefarers earn the astronaut title since they reach space.
True.
While others... It's an interesting debate. The term astronaut has traditionally been reserved for those who go into orbit. But with the rise of commercial space travel and suborbital flights, the definition is evolving. Some argue it's about crossing the Kármán line. Others focus on the mission's nature. What's your take?
Well, that's the whole discussion. I
That
don't
is,
know.
okay.
I mean, look, it's more than I've done, so.
It's true. I think if you are trained and you've gone to school and you've done actual training to be an astronaut, then maybe. But I feel like if I went and did like a week of training to be able to do a suborbital flight, I don't really think I could consider myself an astronaut.
I would want to be, but I don't think.
Well, yeah, but I just don't. I mean, maybe I'm like a subpar astronaut. Sub-ass.
There she is. There
Yeah.
we go. We've coined.
You got it. You got it here first.
My hands are getting tired, Jess.
Yeah, I know.
We
I
don't
have
have mic stands.
I know. I need to film something else too, which I may need your assistance with. I'm
No,
so
it's
sorry.
my nap time.
I'm so sorry. It'll be real super quick.
Dude,
It'll be
I
super
can't nap
fast.
past 3.
Why not?
Because then I can't sleep at night. We gotta go.
Okay, Jenna's making us end this.
Literally like getting so stiff. Like my knees are stiff.
Okay.
My joints are stiff.
Okay, this was fun. You sub ass. Anything else that we? The 50th anniversary Microsoft was really fun.
Oh, I'm sad I missed that too.
Oh yeah, you weren't
'Cause
there.
I went to
I felt like you were there, but you weren't.
No, I just like the Call of Duty party again. You guys thought I was here. I wasn't
In my
there.
mind, I thought she was there, but it was
No, I'm
the
sad I missed that.
last thing we'll discuss before we depart.
fun.
Went to Seattle, Redmond, Washington. I always say we're in Seattle. We're not actually in Seattle.
Close. The dog is laying on my microphone.
Oh no, Maddie. Oh, he looks really cozy.
Cute.
So Microsoft had their 50th anniversary. It was so wild because they had all 3 past, present CEOs of Microsoft on stage.
That was pretty cool.
It was so wild. But that's all I really wanted to say. I
Yeah,
guess,
I'm
about
sad
it.
I missed it. It did look like a fun time. I love Microsoft does great things, and I'm sad I missed it.
Yeah, it was really
Maddie,
fun.
can I just get? There we go. Thank you. There we go. You can go back. Oh gosh.
Yeah, I wish you were there. I thought you were there. so
No,
in my
I tried.
mind,
I looked up flights, but I would have gotten there like 3 hours too late. I would have come directly from Sweden and been too late. So
yeah, I basically went to New York for Nintendo, came back to LA for 2 days, then I was like New York, Seattle, back to LA for 2 days, went back to New York, and then
which
I'm not even sure.
leads us to our next topic of our Delta status. I have reached Delta Platinum.
I think
so much.
I think that I will be Diamond here after my Japan trip.
I think, considering it's only April,
yeah.
I'm working on Diamond, and then we have to be invited to 360.
I know.
I won't be.
I know. It's every time somebody gets called up for 360,
I'm like, how?
I'm like, I just want to like hug them. I want to say congratulations.
It's not always.
And I want to ask them,
How much money have you spent?
and I also want to say, did you get any secret Biscoff? They haven't been giving me Biscoff recently. What's wrong?
In first class?
Also, I hate when people line up and you're not zone 1.
Yeah, get out of the way.
But then they line up like they're zone 1, and then you're just like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I don't know, dude.
Like, if depending upon which zone I am, like I will go, okay, well I'm 2, so I'm gonna move back a little bit. Oh, I'm 5. Well, I'm gonna sit my little bum down.
Even if I don't have a bag to put in the overhead, I will get on the plane last.
You do?
Pretty much, yeah.
What do you mean? If
Just
you don't
wait.
have a bag?
If I don't have to put a bag in the overhead, I'm just like let everybody else get on the
Same.
plane.
The only reason I need to get on is because I need that space.
That's what everybody needs.
True.
But if I don't have one, I will wait till they're like
Same.
last
But
call. I'm like, all right, I'll go get on the plane now.
I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had 6 bags I
Nope,
took
I
to
don't.
Micronesia.
I don't like that.
It
Jess.
was, when I tell you, when you've never seen Struggle City. Like, thankfully I met up with people and they were able to help me because
It's too many bags.
my bags almost killed me.
Yeah. Well, this is great. You didn't die. You made it. We got Delta status. All good stuff happening.
Yeah,
It's my nap time.
Jenna's nap time. Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you. Had fun.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments. Do you feel good? You good?
I'm not.
Poor Jenna's not well.
Well, it's
I'm also not unwell too.
Fine.
But I feel fine. See you guys later.
bye.